Hey friends, 2020 is not over yet. We have more than 30 days left in it. And if you want to know how long 30 days are, we can ask a dying person, and I promise you they will exchange anything for even one day or even an hour that's out there. But too bad, too many of us have already left out on that year 2020. I mean, it's understandable. This year has been devastating for many. I mean, the entire world went through a shift. Like no one was expecting something like that, including myself. I had to, bear losses for some of the close ones, and it's painful process, and it's completely understandable. But then, the life is full of pain. Pain is the process. I mean, I'm not just saying that all the philosophers and the wise men, there's something that they tell us about this world, that there's no perfection in it, like there's no straight line in it. If that was the situation, or after building Roman empires and creating all these big pyramids and all these other empires, Arabian empires, and all these people who came in, like we would just be going up in a vertical path. We would be living in Mars right now, but that's not true, right? We're still in the world. We are still living here, and even with all those technological advances, we still here. Like we humans get to one point, and once we get there, nature has its own way of, it's like a correction that we see anywhere else, like the stock market or in the, in the world, like we see this correction happening. So I don't know how it works. Like I don't know how it is, but nature has its own way of, defining the world, like how we think that we're going to just keep on moving forward in life, but that's not how it works. Nature pushes us back, and that's how we humans have evolved over the years. We can go back all the way, to all these histories. Otherwise, like I said, if that wasn't the case, then after building all these empires and pyramids and things like that, like the next step would be sitting in space and, and not sitting here right now, thousands of years later. So that's a part of the life. Pain and suffering. I'm not saying that makes it okay. The thing is, loss of loved ones, things like that, like it haunts us, depending on the time. Like if you've lost your job after working for a long time, like these things are devastating, but there's no way around it. We must go through the process. We must keep on taking the steps. We must not stop. That is the key to life. Like we cannot just stop and think about it and regret it. And we keep on thinking about it. What if the life would have been, life would have been like this and that? Like we just never going to find out how things would have been the other way around. So there's no point of, like, the 2020 is already gone. There's no point of still sitting and watching TV 24/7. Because at the end of the day, that's what human history shows. Eventually we are going to get out of this pandemic. Eventually we are going to move forward. Eventually the growth ways are going to open up again, things. So we must prepare for it. We must prepare for it. If it's 30 days left, if it's 1 week left, if it's 10 days left, the time is now. If I'm going to start something it's not going to happen that on 1201, January 1st, like all of a sudden, some miracle is going to happen and all of a sudden I'm going to be a different person. So in order to move for a transition to happen, like I must start the process. I must start taking the steps now. And eventually I will get to the point where I can, have a proper transition done. So there's no point of sitting and dwelling about and thinking about it and regretting 2020 and how whatever happened has happened. Now we must look forward. There's still some time left. We can start walking now. And even if we go out and have fun time on the New Year's with the family and Christmas times, at least there's some ideas that we are discussing. There's some achievements. We are not spreading negativity that I haven't done anything. We are discussing ideas that I've been able to do this and I've started this and sort of encourage not only ourselves, but the people around us. So let's not wait for 2021. No magic is going to happen at 12:01 a.m. Like no magic is going to happen that all of a sudden, like, I'm going to win the lottery or or I'm going to overnight turn into a king, or it doesn't work that way. If I want to become, if I want to, start working on a skill, I can start working on it today. If I want to become a writer next year, I can start writing one line from today. If I want to be a speaker next year, I can start talking in front of the camera 1-2 lines today. If I want to start losing weight, I can start, I cannot go outside. I can still do push-ups at home. I can still order $5-10 dumbbells and work from home and start doing exercise. So I can start doing it now so I can catch the momentum, and eventually once the year starts 2021, I'm already ready for it. I believe it's Darren Hardy's quote when he's the guy who wrote the Compound Effect. It's one of the beautiful books out there. I read it and I was really, really impressed the way he explained his story. When the race starts, the high achievers have already won. That's what Darren Hardy says. It's like if I'm not mistaken, when the race starts, the high achievers have already won. So we must start preparing for it now. Whatever the plans in 2021, let's not waste the rest of the 30 days, 35 days, whatever is left. Let's not waste it. Even if we can spend 2 hours a day, that's 60 hours, which is equivalent to working more than 2 days in a row without taking any sleep or eating for anything like that. That's a lot of time. I promise you, these things add up. So let's start working out of today. If you have any goals pending, if you have anything pending for 2021, let's not wait for another 35 days. Let's turn that TV off. Let's pick the channel that we want to listen to, some positive channels, some positive aspects, something new, some skills, and let's just not consistently keep on looking at the channel that is showing us how many people have died and how many people, because all it does is causes this depression. A lot of things we humans cannot control everything, but we can control what's in our vicinity, what's in our possession. So let's just see let's do what we can do, which is basically start working on our goals, start working on our plans, start encouraging people around us, start encouraging ourselves. Let's catch the momentum by the year 2021 starts. Again, nothing is going to happen at 12:01, right? We must start today. You guys take care. I'll talk to you guys soon. We all are in together. We all grow together. I love you guys. Bye-bye.